Housewives Erika Jayne reveals where she stands with ex-husband Tom Girardi now. Erika Jayne was married to Tom Girardi for 21 years, but after they parted ways in 2020, questions remained about whether they were still in communication. Of course, there were also questions about the timing of their split, because Tom was caught up in many legal troubles. Erika was heavily scrutinized for her actions, and even her Real Housewives of Beverly Hills co-stars wondered how much she knew about Tom breaking the law. As you're probably well aware by now, Tom was convicted on federal wire fraud charges and is currently in psychological testing before a decision is made about whether he will have to see out his sentence. His defense claimed that the 85-year-old was unfit to stand trial last year before his conviction, but the judge seems to want this case to be resolved soon, likely because it's dragged on for so long and has triggered a wealth of media attention. During a recent appearance on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Erika was quizzed about whether she still had ties to Tom and kept in contact. "No, not at all," she sighed, adding that it was a sad ending. Erika has been dragged through the mud in recent years. Erika got a lot of backlash for being featured on Housewives amid the unsavory accusations about her then-husband and the concerns that she had an involvement in his treachery. On screen, Erika became bitter and snapped at co-stars like Sutton Stracke and Garcelle Beauvais when they aired their thoughts on the situation. However, the Housewives star downsized after moving into a much smaller home and has been focused on rebuilding her life after spending over 30 years with Tom. Throughout Housewives Season 14, Erika has been calmer and more collected. While she hasn't been fading into the background like some of her co-stars, it's apparent that she has far less drama in her life. A few years ago, that seemed impossible, given her fiery reactions to the other ladies, but it's been fun watching a more subdued side to her as her co-stars get engulfed in the drama instead. Erika is making significant strides in her life. Erika has also been caught in the middle of the feud between Dorit Kemsley and Kyle Richards. The three of them were close friends at one point, and now that Dorit and Kyle are yelling expletives at each other at every turn, she has to try to support both of her friends despite their differences. Away from the show, it was recently announced that Erika would return to Broadway for a second chance at playing Roxy Hart in Chicago. She'll follow in the footsteps of Vanderpump Rules alum Ariana Madix, who played the role last year. The glittering world of Beverly Hills may seem like it's all diamonds and rosé, but beneath the surface lies a labyrinth of tangled relationships and jaw-dropping revelations. Erika Jayne, the reigning ice queen of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, has never shied away from the drama, but her latest revelation about where she stands with her embattled ex-husband, Tom Girardi, has left fans both stunned and reflective. The highs and lows of Erika and Tom. Once upon a time, Erika and Tom epitomized the glitz and glamour of Beverly Hills. Their May-December romance, complete with Erika's unapologetically lavish lifestyle, was a hallmark of the Housewives franchise. Erika spoke often of Tom's support, not just financially but emotionally, championing her dreams of becoming a pop star and owning her eccentricity. But the dream turned into a nightmare when allegations of embezzlement and fraud rocked their world. Tom, once a celebrated legal titan, was accused of misappropriating funds meant for victims of devastating tragedies. Erika, despite denying any involvement, found herself thrust into the legal crosshairs, her every move scrutinized by the court of public opinion. The couple's divorce announcement in 2020 was overshadowed by the legal drama. For many, it seemed like the end of a fairy tale, albeit one with sharp, jagged edges. But now, nearly 3 years later, Erika has finally opened up about where she and Tom stand today. It's complicated. During a candid sit-down on Watch What Happens Live, Erika addressed the elephant in the room. Host Andy Cohen, ever the master of navigating uncomfortable conversations, asked her point-blank about her current relationship with Tom. "It's complicated," Erika admitted, her signature icy composure giving way to a rare moment of vulnerability. "Tom's health has declined significantly, and he's no longer the man I once knew. But there's still a part of me that feels for him. How could I not? We spent over 2 decades together." Erika's tone was a far cry from her earlier, defiant declarations when the lawsuits first surfaced. Then she had seemed determined to distance herself from Tom entirely. Now, her words suggested a complicated mix of sadness, loyalty, and resignation. The human side of a legal titan. Tom Girardi's fall from grace has been as public as it has been tragic. Diagnosed with Alzheimer's and placed under a conservatorship, the once formidable lawyer is now a shadow of his former self. Erika's revelation shed light on the emotional toll of watching someone she once loved, someone who had been a towering figure in her life, deteriorate so drastically. "I've visited him," Erika revealed. "Not often, but enough. And it's hard. He doesn't always know who I am. Sometimes he's lucid, and we can talk. Other times he's not. It's heartbreaking." The visits, Erika explained, are not about reconciliation or rekindling old feelings. Instead, they are an attempt to find closure and make peace with the tumultuous chapter of her life that Tom represents. A journey of accountability and growth. Erika has faced significant backlash over the past few years, with critics accusing her of being cold and unfeeling amid the allegations against Tom. But in her interview, she emphasized that the experiences have changed her profoundly. "I've had to take a long, hard look at myself," she said. "It's easy to point fingers and assign blame, but the truth is, life is messy. People are messy. I've made mistakes, but I've also grown a lot." Erika's growth has been evident in her willingness to engage with fans and critics alike. On social media, she has shared glimpses of her journey, from battling legal challenges to rebuilding her career as a performer. Her Las Vegas residency, aptly titled "Bet It All on Blonde," has been a testament to her resilience. "I'm not the same woman I was 5 years ago," she confessed. "I've been through hell and back, but I'm still standing. And that's something I'm proud of." The Housewives sisterhood. Erika's castmates on RHOBH have been a mixed bag of support and skepticism. While some have stood by her, others have questioned her version of events and her role in Tom's alleged misconduct. Erika, however, remains unfazed. "People will think what they want to think," she said. "At the end of the day, I'm the one who has to live with myself, and I know my truth." That said, Erika did express gratitude for the moments of solidarity she's experienced within the Housewives circle. "There have been times when I've felt completely alone," she admitted. "But then someone will call or send a text, and it reminds me that I'm not as isolated as I think." What's next for Erika? With her legal battles still ongoing, Erika's future remains uncertain. Yet she remains determined to keep moving forward. "Life doesn't stop because things get hard," she said. "You have to keep going, even when it feels impossible." Her Las Vegas residency has been a bright spot amid the chaos, allowing her to reconnect with her fans and showcase her talent. "Performing has always been my escape," Erika shared. "It's where I feel most alive." As for her relationship with Tom, Erika remains pragmatic. "I don't know what the future holds," she said, "but I do know this. I'll always care about Tom. Maybe not in the way I once did, but you don't spend 21 years with someone and walk away without a piece of them staying with you." The fans react. Unsurprisingly, Erika's revelations have sparked a flurry of reactions online. Some fans have applauded her honesty and vulnerability, while others remain skeptical of her motives. Still, there's no denying that Erika's story is one of the most compelling arcs in RHOBH history. "Love her or hate her, you have to admit she's fascinating," one fan tweeted. "Erika Jayne is the ultimate survivor." Another fan wrote, "Hearing Erika talk about Tom with such raw emotion is heartbreaking. It's a reminder that at the end of the day, these are real people with real lives." Conclusion. Erika Jayne's journey has been anything but smooth, but it's also been a testament to her strength and resilience. As she continues to navigate the complexities of her past with Tom Girardi, one thing is clear. Erika is determined to write her own story on her own terms, and whether you're rooting for her or against her, there's no denying that she's a force to be reckoned with in the ever-dramatic world of Beverly Hills.